Welcome to Tales and Facts by Winnie. Today, we are taking you on an unforgettable journey through time. Do you know that ancient India was once a global leader in science, medicine, technology, and everyday innovations? These inventions have shaped the world we live in today, and many people don't even know they began in India. So get ready to know the forgotten inventions of ancient India that changed the world. Let's begin with something truly unbelievable. In 600 BCE, a physician named Sushruta from Varanasi, now being recognized as father of plastic surgery, was performing surgeries no one imagined possible. He documented his work in a book called Sushruta Samhita, explaining over 300 surgical procedures, including nose reconstruction using forehead skin, now known as rhinoplastic technique. That's right, ancient India was doing plastic surgery before modern anesthesia even existed. Now, imagine trying to do math without zero. Thanks to Indian mathematicians like Aryabhata and Brahmagupta, who got the concept of zero, not just as a placeholder but as a real number. Without it, there would be no algebra, no computers, no digital world. Next, let's step down into history. In dry regions of Gujarat and Rajasthan, Indians built step wells, deep stone water reservoirs with steps leading down. These were not just practical but beautifully designed with carvings and cool gathering spots. A perfect mix of engineering and art. Now, let's take a look at the Indus Valley civilization. The Indus Valley civilization had toilets, covered drains, and even water system over 4,500 years ago. That's right, organized sanitation was long before. Now, ready to go wireless? In the 1890s, Jagadish Chandra Bose demonstrated wireless waves even before Marconi. He showcased the transmission of electromagnetic waves passing through wall and human body. He used semiconductors and millimeter waves but never patented his work. His humility helped today's wireless technology. Let's play some games, but with ancient roots. The game of chess started in India as Chaturanga in the 6th century, played by kings and generals. It was a way to sharpen war strategy. It later evolved into the modern chess we know today. Snakes and ladders was originally called Mokshapatam as early as 2nd century BC. It taught morals. Good deeds lifted you up the ladder, bad ones brought you down. Later, it became the fun board game we know today. Moving on to standing tall through time. Standing tall for over 1600 years, the iron pillar of Delhi hasn't rusted even after centuries of rain and pollution. Ancient Indian metallurgists used an advanced formula still being studied today. Next, moving on to healing eyes centuries ago. Ancient Indian doctors performed cataract surgeries using curved needles. Even Chinese and Greek scholars came to India to study medicine. Now, it's time to turn up the heat in ancient Indian style. India was the first to extract zinc through distillation around 800 CE. The West learned how. Zawar mines in Rajasthan still hold traces of these ancient furnaces. Next, the metal that forged legends. India's Wood's steel made swords so strong and sharp that even the legendary Damascus blades were inspired by it. Light, flexible, and nearly indestructible, it was the metal of legends. Now, let's shift to something that healed body and mind. Over 5,000 years old, Ayurveda is the world's oldest health system. It focuses on balance using herbs, yoga, massage, and diet. Before the modern wellness trends like detox and immunity boosters, Ayurveda did it first. Next, counting made easy. India invented the decimal system and place value notation. It made large numbers easy to read and calculate, powering math, trade, and technology. Do you think binary is modern? Think again. In around 3rd century BCE, Pingala used zeros and ones to describe short and long syllable in Sanskrit poetry patterns. Now, just look at the sky. Aryabhata said Earth rotates on its own axis, and he also explained the cause of eclipses and calculated the Earth's circumference. He was 1,000 years ahead of his time. No telescope, no satellites, just pure brilliance. Now, let's write this down in the ancient way. Indian scholars created ink from soot and plants and wrote on palm leaves with bamboo pens. This helped to preserve knowledge for thousands of years. Moving on to fashion, people in the Indus Valley made buttons from seashells, wood, or bone as early as 2000 BCE. So yes, ancient Indians had fashion sense. Nature's secret from ancient India. Do you know the word shampoo comes from Hindi champu? Indians used natural herbs like shikakai and amla for shiny, healthy hair long before chemicals. Now, let's take a deep breath. Yoga is a 5,000-year-old system from India combining movement, breath, and focus. The word yoga is derived from Sanskrit word. Today, it's practiced worldwide, a true gift from India. And finally, a colorful thread from the past. India was the first to spin cotton into cloth around 2500 BCE. Indians also used natural plant-based dyes, making India a global textile leader in ancient times. From this, we all come to know that ancient India was a fountain of ideas that still impact our lives today. These inventions show us that the past isn't just history, it's inspiration. Which invention amazed you the most? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos.